Imagine you are renovating your basement. You knock down a simple wall, but instead of finding dirt, you uncover a dark, endless tunnel. A tunnel that leads to an ancient, multi-level city built entirely underground. A city capable of hiding 20,000 people from the apocalypse. This sounds like a movie, but it actually happened. Welcome to the FYI Insight. Today we descend into the greatest underground secret in human history, Derinkuyu. In 1963, a man in the Cappadocia region of Turkey was remodeling his home. According to local legend, his chickens kept disappearing into a small crack in his basement wall. Frustrated, he grabbed a sledgehammer and knocked the wall down. What he found wasn't just a lost chicken. He found a hidden passageway. This single hole revealed a forgotten metropolis that had been completely hidden from the world for centuries. Archaeologists rushed to the scene and were absolutely terrified by what they found. Derinkuyu was not just a bunker, it was a fully functioning underground world. Descending 18 stories, nearly 280 feet deep into the earth, it was large enough to comfortably shelter 20,000 people along with their livestock. It had kitchens, wineries, oil presses, schools, and even a massive religious chapel on the bottom floors. But how did 20,000 people survive underground without suffocating? The engineering is mind-bending. The ancient builders carved out over 50 major ventilation shafts that brought fresh air down to the deepest levels. They also dug an underground river system for fresh water, ensuring that if enemies poisoned the water above ground, the people below would still survive. It was an ancient, self-sustaining masterpiece. Speaking of enemies, Derinkuyu was designed for one primary purpose: survival. The tunnels were intentionally built narrow and low, forcing invading soldiers to walk in a single file line, hunched over, making them easy targets. But the ultimate defense was the doors. Massive 1,000-pound circular stone doors that could only be rolled open or closed from the inside. Once sealed, no army could get in. So, who built this subterranean fortress and what were they hiding from? Historians believe it was carved out of the soft volcanic rock by the Phrygians around the 8th century BC. It was later expanded by early Christians hiding from Roman persecution and invading Arab armies. Whenever a hostile army marched across Turkey, the locals would simply vanish into the earth, leaving the invaders confused above a ghost town. Imagine living in Derinkuyu. For months at a time, thousands of people lived in complete darkness, lit only by dim linseed oil lamps. The smell of farm animals, the smoke from cooking, and the constant fear of being discovered above. It was a claustrophobic existence, but it kept them alive. The most shocking part? To this day, only about 10% of Derinkuyu has been fully excavated. Derinkuyu is actually connected to hundreds of other smaller underground cities in Turkey through tunnels that stretch for miles. It makes you wonder, what else is hiding right beneath our feet, waiting for a sledgehammer to break through a basement wall? Would you survive living in an underground city? Let us know in the comments. And for more historical mysteries, subscribe to the FYI Insight.